So we're back again on the boat for boat projects again, but this is painting and cleaning. Not really any big projects yet because I don't have the money. But biggest thing is the whisker pole or spinnaker pole. I tied it down to the starboard side railing instead of having it inside. And our backhand railing broke off when one of the storms came by. So that's a project waiting to happen. And the tiller is cracked, which it really doesn't damage anything, but it's kind of annoying. It's when you go sailing. And inside, there's been a lot of cleaning up, repainting. I had to clean out the compartments underneath the starboard side seating. This is not my best paint job, but it brightens the storages up. So it's cold outside, so there's not much else to do. So, and of course, with having a bunch of cleaning, I made a mess in the V-berth. So, because this is the cushion, these are the panels to cover them, so the hatches, and a bunch of other stuff. So, but cleaning up in here, that's charcoal that's been on the boat for forever, and I haven't got rid of it yet. So, but this is the paint. It's sky blue, or sail blue, my bad, sail blue. So sailboat, sail blue. And then we have my book collection, which probably needs to get shortened, but it's all good. And the Pringle can is actually not Pringles. It's actually pencils and odd and end things. I think I have a lighter in there too. But instead of buying Tanner, I just used the old Pringle can and closed up. But there was the microwave right here, which is now over there. But air horns, 2 of them, because I forgot I had one. These are masks when people wanted me to wear a mask. Compass. If I can get it open. Yep. Binoculars. Title to the boat, stuff like that. Flares that went out of date in 1986. So, but again, flares cost money. These binoculars are actually broke. One of the sides, yeah, that side's off. And I actually broke from the inside, so I don't know how to fix them. And you get bored, so you gotta have remote controls on the boat. Like little remote control cars run around and little remote control tanks. And then I have got board and built models on the tank, built models onto the boat. So these are just some small models that I built on the boat because you can't have nothing huge on the boat. But they're small, and they do most of them where it turns stuff like that. This is our weatherman, supposedly, that I haven't figured out. But that keeps getting wet. Then the batteries don't want to work. But when he does work, right now we're in South Carolina, so we're on Lake Marion. But it goes to the Charleston radio station. So that's all good. It kind of gives you a chance. The float switch died on the boat. So this is the new one. And then there's another one somewhere else on the boat. Because there was no bilge pump there, and there's no hole that goes through. So from the whole back part of the boat is one part, and all underneath all that to the front is another part. So new bilge pump is going installed. Well, newish. I actually had a spare bilge pump in my house, so I just needed about a float switch, and that's the end of the hose piece that'll connect to the outside of the boat. So then we got cup holders for the boat. This is one out of two, the other one's outside, but this can actually move on. I have another piece, this piece on the outside close to the wood to go around hook someone else, but this is a pain in the ass to get in, so it's kind of where I'm at and I don't want to move it. But down here in this compartment is the bilge, the new one. So it's not new, but you can clearly see that. But that whole area is part, and then that whole area is part. This is the main bilge to the boat, and that hose right there, the gray one, is actually ran to the waste tank, to where you pump the waste out. There is no waste tank on the boat. So this is the other pole that actually broke. The other end of this, because I don't know names, but broke. So I have to go replace that. So I have to find this part to replace it. But that's kind of, this is my trash bag more often than not, because I have actual trash bags on the boat, but it's kind of just something to throw something in. This is my mess up here. I was cleaning, so that's the dirty rag. But everything, all the plates are plastic, but the thing, because it was 2i stove, is cast iron. So, but this is our cover for the sink, and that's our cutting board. And up here is just some, I actually installed this one myself. Just something I bought from Walmart, just something simple. So kind of stuff to flavor your water, because I don't like drinking plain water. There's pencils up here and some food. So that's the 2i stove. And so this is where the paper towel was, because I couldn't, that dropped. So I clean that up real quick. But because I wanted it out of the way. So, but that's the 2i stove. Another pillow from another 1,000 pillows. But underneath this storage, see if I can, just give me a second. Alright, so underneath this storage, I have not painted this one, but this is the line storage. All kinds of lines in here. It's just stuff I've got. They're all different types. I think this is the thickest one. Then you got some simple line like that. But that is all mooring line that snapped on me. My back starboard stern line has snapped 3 different times. So it's kind of where I'm at. These were the old lines, but again they snapped. So I don't throw them away, because I might use them for another project. So because the lines that hold the flags up on the mast are just this typical line. I think 1 point. The port side's this line, but it's similar to the same line. So that's the rope locker. So under here is just some simple mess. It's not simple, but so the microwave, I don't know where it's going yet, so it's kind of bounced around to different locations. So yeah, I picked these up. I don't know, I don't have them needed for them right now, but sure, I probably need one. So we got some basic stuff. This is the old pirate flag that flew off the boat. It broke off, so once a pirate, always a pirate. And those are the lights when trying to save battery power. So you don't ideally use I mean, you can, but I just rather use these, and it lights up the boat pretty well. So on the back compartment is some random stuff over there, but that's a T. But this is the propane tank for the 2i stove that I can store over here. That's just a cup that can't fit nowhere else. Some seasoning, Spam, because it's about the best crap on the boat. Some other seasoning, salt, pepper, and some basic ketchup, mustard stuff. So, and Dawn, that way you can wash dishes that I wash in a 5-gallon bucket. So, and it's cold outside. But this is where most of the dishes stay. That's a mess right now, like everything else. But this is the sink. I don't think I need to replace this, but it was leaking, so I'm gonna put some silicone around it. And over here is the tea pitcher, my little one that I never use, and the crock pot that I'm probably never gonna use either, but someone donated it to me. So I'm gonna turn it on, and the thing won't close down. And there's a weight stuff. So it's cold. I think the heater shut off again. Yep. So, but right now that's our best bet. So the fridge actually works when it wants to. I try not to run it a lot because there's not much in there. Back here is there is another storage compartment beneath this area, but the fridge is on it, and it's the only place for the fridge to go. So this is our old Not a Whole America flag that got damaged in the storm, so I need to get a new one. And I just lose the cleats. I just screwed them onto the wall to hook the jackets on, or hook coats on, shirts, whatever, hangers. But going forward, like I said, this is kind of this is gonna be the clothes locker. So I'm gonna put a board down there and close it off, then put totes that way the water soak, because sometimes it leaks up there, so I don't want my clothes to get wet. Then we're gonna move some stuff around, so we're gonna try to shove that back in. So this is the bathroom technically with the trash bag in it, but I have to get a working toilet for right here, or the head, if you like to go in nautical terms. But I'll get the head there. This is my map selection right now, so it's kind of where I'm at. And I just got this from another thing I got. So, and then that's first aid, medicine, cleaning supplies. And this is kind of my bathroom bag, like right now. I think the only thing in here is deodorant. So, and I think one thing of soap. It's just I don't wash on the boat yet. So the phone lights it up in the cabin more than it does on my phone in real life. But this is our fan that just clips anywhere because you can just move it. It's battery powered. Got it at a yard sale. There's my foul weather gear. Clothes. So far, just North Carolina's flag because that's the only other state I've been to. The hammock, sewing machines all the way up there, along with some random stuff in the thing. Coast Guard flag is right here. So, just more the coolness factor. Radio does work. I got it to work. Not on that station, but so there is storage beneath all this that is really messy, and that's why those are getting cleaned out. That way I can put stuff beneath there instead of here, and it kind of opened the area out more. And that's the fire extinguisher holder that I don't have fire extinguishers for. So, but moseying on outside if I can get outside. That is the other cup holder right there. That's that one. It's really windy right now, so. But I need to revarnish these. But going aft, I went forward. Most of that sail, I don't have a sailbag for the jib, so it just stays out. And like I said, flags are flying. American South Carolina Coast Guard. So back camera is missing, like I said. There's our little two-stroke, four-stroke Mercury, 6 horsepower. But in the cockpit lockers, we have some boogie boards, fishing rods since they can't go anywhere else. Well, I broke the rod holder on the back, life jackets, and the sail bag is actually the spinnaker. So, and that's the mop, well, it's not the mop, but brush for cleaning the boat. Over here is more storage, cast net, fishing rod. That's the screen for the, this is the screen for the main door, hatch door. Cooler, my water bucket, and the battery bank for the boat. So, which is really fun, and tackle box. It is cold, so we're gonna get back on the boat. But wait for that to dry. For that to dry. So I can put crap in there. Well, it's not crap, it's stuff, but then I got stuff on the boat that I don't even know what to do with. So, but that's kind of where I'm at. That's, I don't know if you can see it through the window. That's Captain Jack beside us. I believe, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if any sailors are out there, but this is a 36, 32 something Hunter sailboat. Let's see if I can get from the other side of the sail. Well, you guys can, but I can't. So she's taller than us, clearly, but we're not alone either. That's a Catalina 25 beside us. So our marina buddies. Then there's another 21-foot boat, 21-foot boat. Fancy yacht over there. Fancy yacht number 2. Fancy yacht number 3 and 4. So we're calling them fancy yachts because it's kind of where we're at. So yeah, but it's fun so far. What wasn't fun, that I didn't do a video on that I should have, was the storm had, so all this water right here does not connect to the back like I said before. I had to bail 15 gallons of water out by cup, that cup, from these compartments, then dump it off the side of the boat, which is not fun. If none of you have never bailed a boat out, it's not fun. And the bilge pump did the rest. So on the electrical panel, the bilge pump works sometimes, one doesn't. Probably because I actually don't know which one's which. Stuff you keep forgetting. But running lights do work. I want to see if I can get it without blurry. Come up, come up. Well, this is running lights. This is bow lights, so it's, I don't know what it's for. Cabin lights. other stuff. These other two boats, like this controls one of the lights on the mast. This one controls the stuff in the boat that I haven't figured out yet. But other stuff, depth finder likes to work. Where it says we're in 2 foot of water. That's our GPS chart plotter that I didn't think worked, but it worked. So it's from the 70s, so, or the 80s, one of them. I wasn't alive, pretty much. So, but we're getting rocked around by, I don't know, probably about a foot swell. It's not really not much. But, some of these are about a foot and a half. So, but that is it for this episode, episode 3 of Felice Forever. Some of these waves are 2 foot, but Felice Forever. So tune in me next time when we're probably gonna do more projects on the next video, and then hopefully the second video after that one we will go sailing. Hopefully, I don't know for sure, but hopefully. So we're gonna take this American boat and we're gonna finish up some projects. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for more videos. Bye.